Hi everyone, thank you for joining May 2023 Stampin' Class by Mail. I'm Brenda Cardinal of StampinTulip.Stampinup.net. I've teamed up with Gina Wieselman, a fellow Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and team member of mine, to offer these monthly classes by mail. This month, it's Gina's turn to show you how to stamp and assemble your cards, and next month, it'll be my turn. And now, here's Gina with the first of the 3 card designs. Make sure to follow the links in the video description for the other 2 videos. Have fun making your cards.
Thanks, Brenda. I'm Gina Wieselman of MySweetPaper.com, and I can't wait to show you how to stamp and assemble your cards using the Countryside Inn Suite by Stampin' Up. This suite can be found in Stampin' Up's brand new 2023-2024 annual catalog. If you ordered a class by mail kit from either Brenda or me, you already have all of the cardstock and embellishments cut and ready to go. Just pull out the stamp sets, ink pads, and other supply items shown here. If you didn't order a class by mail kit and would like a supply list with measurements for each card design, go ahead and follow the link in the video description to join one of our email lists and access that exclusive content. To place a Stampin' Up! Order and qualify for our current promotions, make sure to use the host code that we've included in the video description as well. Go ahead and click subscribe on this YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Please reach out to either Brenda or me if you need any supplies or would like to learn more about becoming a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator or hosting an event. Let's get started. Let's make our Birthday Wish Blossoms card. If you ordered a class by mail kit, all the parts and pieces were cut to size and shipped to you. If you didn't order a kit and would like to receive all the measurements, go ahead and follow the link in the video description to sign up for one of our email lists. The stamping for this card is about as easy as it gets, so I'm going to pull out my Night of Navy ink pad, and then I'm going to grab my Birthday Wishes stamp. On this label, which was cut using the Countryside Corners dies, I'm going to stamp the greeting, and I'm going to be stamping it toward the right, not in the center, so that there's a little bit of extra room on the left for adhering the flower assembly. That's all the stamping for the actual card, but if you would like to stamp your envelope, there are, of course, a wide variety of options included with the Lasting Joy stamp set, so you can go ahead and pull something out if you would like. With our stamping complete and those pieces set aside, we are going to go ahead and get started on the assembly. So your kit includes a piece of basic white cardstock, and first we'll take 2 of the 3 pieces of Designer Series paper, and we'll go ahead and apply some Stampin' Seal to them. And then I'm just going to put them on the left and right side. So I'm just trying to line it up with the edge. Okay, then I'll do the second one. Okay, and then from the back, you'll just want to go ahead and grab your paper snips, and if there's any excess, you can go ahead and trim that. From there, we will go ahead and add on this piece, which was embossed using the beautiful Countryside Blossoms embossing folder. This piece is directional, so you'll want to make sure that you have it oriented correctly with the stems of the flowers coming down. But once again, we'll just grab some Stampin' Seal for this. And when I'm adhering embossed pieces, I tend to use even more Stampin' Seal than I normally would, just to make sure that the edges don't lift up. And then this, it will overlap with both of the Designer Series paper components a little bit. And then once again, you can just come back with your paper snips and trim any excess from the back. And this is why I included the basic white piece as part of the kit for that trimming ability. You could, of course, do it without using that additional layer. From there, we'll go ahead and bring out our card base, which is just thick basic white, and we'll crease that with the bone folder. And then we'll adhere this panel to the front right away. Once again, I'm just attending to the directionality of that embossed image. Okay. And then for the inside of the card, I'm going to take my third strip of Designer Series paper, just add some adhesive to that, and I'll just put that with equal border on top, bottom, and left side right in the card, just to give a little something on the inside as well. Next, we're going to go ahead and assemble our greeting banner. So to start with, I'm just going to take my ribbon and fold it in half. And this is the Boho Blue textured ribbon, a brand new item. Position that to the left side. And then to secure this, this is actually a trick that I learned recently. Often I would just use Scotch tape, but that's so thick that sometimes it's kind of a hassle on small pieces. So I'm actually going to just use some Terran tape and go right across this ribbon. And then I'm just not going to peel up the release paper. So this will keep the ribbon nicely secured to this panel. And then I will bring out my mini glue dots and I'm going to add them to the flower. So I'll start with my Boho Blue flower, and I'm going to put maybe 2 of my dots just on one of the petals there, because this piece, in terms of positioning, I'm going to place it so that this left side of the banner is covered up. So it'll be more the right side of the flower that's actually adhered to the basic white banner. Then I'll go ahead and grab one more mini glue dot for the Night of Navy, punch, and add that to the center. And I should note that both of those flowers were punched using the Petal Park Builder Punch. And this was just such a great way to bring in the floral aspect really quick and easy with some punches rather than die cutting a whole bunch of stuff. Next, I'm going to take this assembly and pull out some of my Stampin' dimensionals. And I'm going to skip where the ribbon is because that's already a little bit bulky, but I'll use about 3 to pop up this greeting panel. And I'm going to position it about there. Of course, you can play around with the positioning until you like it. Then I'll take my paper snips and I'm going to just trim the ribbon at an angle. And last but not least, we will add one of the adhesive-backed solid gems to the center of the flower. With our envelope back in view, here is our birthday wish blossoms design. Thanks for participating in this month's Stampin' Class by Mail, and here's Brenda with a few more things for you.
Thanks, Gina. Those cards are beautiful. Make sure you check out the links in the video description for a few key things. Access to the other 2 YouTube videos demonstrating this month's cards, a link to sign up for one of our email lists to receive a supply list with measurements for this month's card designs, access to a special Pinterest board we curated with even more fun ways you might use this month's class supplies, and a sneak peek of June 2023's card designs featuring the Let's Go Fishing Suite from Stampin' Up's 2023 to 2024 annual catalog. Thank you for participating in this month's Stampin' Class by Mail, and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Until next month, happy stamping!